Any mention?
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes.
I beg to mention item number 6, Your Lordship. I pray for 2 weeks' time, Your Lordship.
Yes. The petitioner not objected to by the respondent. Just after 2 weeks.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Yes, after 2 weeks.
Highly
Yes.
obliged, Lordship. Wait, please, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, I beg to make a mention of item number 7.
Yes.
No objection, Lordship.
I'm praying for 2 weeks' time, Lordship.
So the prayer of the petitioner not objected to by the respondent. List after 2 weeks. Yes.
Lordship, similar prayer for item number 10. I'm appearing on behalf of Ms. R. Datta, Legal Aid Counsel on this matter, Lordship.
Your Lordship, this case is it's a connected matters are pending before the division bench.
This is
POCSO matter.
romantic relationship.
Yes, Your Lordship.
On prayer made on behalf of MS Arjata London Legal Counsel appeal for the petitioner. List after 3 weeks. Yes.
Obliged, Lordship.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yeah.
My Lord, I beg to mention item number 4. My Lord, if this matter may be taken up after 2 weeks, Mr. Nongri is indisposed.
Let it come after 3 weeks, then, Your Lordship.
What is the matter? Sir?
This is a parity of pay, Your Lordship.
Please, Lordship, in item 4, we have been recently appointed for respondent number 6, Lordship, as of now, which is the director of MODA. Mr. Day is appointed standing counsel. And similarly, Lordship, for respondent 5 and 7, which is director urban affairs and Juwai Municipal Board, also there's an indication that will be appointed, Lordship.
How many respondents are there in this case?
There are 7, Lordship.
So you'll be representing 5?
Lordship, as on today, we have specific instruction to appear for number 6.
Yes.
And for 5 and 7, Lordship, there is an indication. We have received a
There's an indication that will be
No,
appointed.
we have received a written communication from the Juwai Municipal Board.
So anyway, we'll just adjourn it for the timing. You just do the needful. Just on prayer
In
made.
the meantime, we'll just sort out because some councils have already entered appearance for those respondents. So we'll just
So there were already some existing.
Lordship.
Anyway, that you do it at your thing. We are not passing order. We'll just simply adjourn it.
Lordship.
Yes, on prayer of the petitioner, not object to the Lordship Council of the respondents. List after. When do you want it?
Sir.
Yes, when do you want it?
After 3 weeks, then, Your Lordship.
After 3 weeks.
My Lord, a similar prayer for item 8 as well.
Yes.
My lord, I'm here for the corporation, my lord.
And you are for the state. Any objection?
No, my lord.
Same order. After 2 weeks.
My lord. 2 weeks.
Much obliged.
Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 5. I pray for 2 weeks' time, Your Lordship.
Yes. This is same or 2 weeks? Yes.
Much obliged.
Lordship, I beg to make a mention of item number 11. Praying for 2 weeks' time, Your Lordship.
My Lord, I have no objections.
The prayer of the petitioner. List after 2 weeks. 11. Yes.
Highly obliged.
May it please, Your Lordship?
Yes.
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 12, my Lord, on behalf of Mr. H. Kharwalang. Can you have the matter after 2 weeks, my Lord?
Still also on the prayer of the petitioner. List after 2 weeks. Yes.
Deeply obliged.
Yes, Mr. Yeah.
My lord, item number 3, my lord.
Yes.
Request 2 weeks time, my lord.
Wait, what is the matter about?
My lord, it is with regards to the Assam Rifle non-grant of ACP and MSCP.
Okay. Yeah. It was hard at some length.
My lord.
Yes.
No objection, Lordship.
Yes, on the prayer of the petitioner, not objected by the respondent. List after 2 weeks. Yes.
Much obliged.
May it please your lordship. Your lordship, I beg to mention item number 18, your lordship. I'm praying for 2 weeks' time, your lordship.
And from respondent.
Any objection? No. 2 weeks meeting on the prayer of the petitioner.
I'll be over,
Yes.
your lordship.
May I please, Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 14. Your Lordship, the leading counsel is indisposed, so I'm praying for 3 weeks' time, Your Lordship.
Yes, Manu.
No objection.
Putting also on prayer made on behalf of the learned senior counsel appearing for the petitioner. List after 2 weeks. Yes.
May I please, Lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention item number 9. This matter pertains to quashing of an FIR, Your Lordship, which is pending before the division bench.
9.
9, lordship.
Yes, 9 for 3 weeks.
Similar prayer for item number 13 as well, Your Lordship.
Much better, lordship.
13 also, who is the respondent?
Lordship, 30 may come after 4 weeks, Your Lordship. The issue is pending.
Okay. 2 weeks.
Apply, Your Lordship.
The prayer. Yes.
May I please, your lordship, I beg to
Yes.
mention item number 17, lordship. 17, lordship. I already did it. After
Yeah.
2 weeks, lordship.
No objection.
Similar prayer for item number 19
Wait,
also.
just let us see. Go by one by one. Let us 17 on the prayer made on behalf of the petitioner. List after 2 weeks. And then 17. And
19, lordship.
Yes.
19 also, no objection.
Same order. Yes.
Highly blessed, lordship.
May it please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, I beg to make a mention of item number 16, Your Lordship.
Yes.
I pray for 2 weeks' time, Your Lordship.
Who is appearing?
Mr. Paske is appearing through his
Yes, Mr. Pascal.
Yes, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, can the matter be listed then on the 20th? 20.
You just tell somebody to take the
Yes,
date.
Your Lordship.
Just
Yes, Your Lordship.
2 weeks on the prayer of the petitioner. Yes. On the prayer on behalf made on behalf of the respondent. Yes.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Highly obliged, Lordship.
Deeply obliged, Your Lordship.
Daily causeless, item number 1.
Yes.
May it please, my lord. My lord, the instant case before your lordship is a case of quashing FIR, my lord.
Yes.
My lord, in sum and brief, my lord, the case has 3 main FIRs which have been filed. Now, these FIRs have been filed due to an incident arising in the early mornings of 28th September.
How many? 3 FIRs in
My lord,
relation to one incident?
My lord, the first FIR was filed by respondent number 2. The second FIR was filed by the petitioners. And the third FIR being a counter FIR to the FIR filed by respondent number 2.
So how many quashing you are seeking here?
Only one, my lord. The FIR filed by respondent number 2, my lord.
Okay. Yes.
My lord, if I may take your lordship straight away to the FIR filed by the petitioners, which is at page 21.
Page 51.
21. 21. The type copy is 21, my lord. The original copy is at page 19. Annexure 1. If I may read, my lord.
Yes, yes.
In inviting a reference to the subject indicated above, we, the undersigned, would like to inform you that on the early hours of 28 September 25, discovered that both our vehicles were stolen and the rear window of our vehicles were smashed and the car tape, woofer, amplifier and amplifiers had been stolen. Immediately, we got into our cars in hope of finding the culprit, and then we met one, Brian Walang. The moment we called out to him, he ran away. This instinctively aroused our suspicion, and so we chased him and cornered him, to which he confessed that he wasn't the person who stole their vehicles, but a person named Kalu was the culprit who stole from both the vehicles. We were both convinced that he was also involved, since we did not mention regarding the number of vehicles stolen. Hence, we did hit him with a few blows and asked him to show us was Kalu's house, to which he told us that Kalu resided at Upper Lumparing, but upon reaching Kinjat Football, where so-and-so resided, we were confronted by his family members,
who accused us of kidnapping and attempt to murder since they told us that he was mentally unstable. We were not aware of the fact that he was unstable since, based on his confession, he knew exactly how many cars were stolen from. Therefore, in view of the above, we humbly request you, the sir, to investigate into the matter so the matter can be resolved in a quick and efficient manner. Kindly, my lord, at the bottom of the page, kindly note, my lord.
Yes.
Receiving White Laban PSDDE number 15 dated 28/9/25 at 6 p.m. My lord, I'll take you to the second, the FIR filed by the respondent number 2, which is at page 47, and type copy is at page 49.
This is an FIR filed by, this one is filed by?
By the petitioners, my lord.
How many, there are more than one petitioner here?
Yes, my lord, 2. My lord.
2 petitioners?
Yes, my lord. My lord, I'll take your lordship to the FIR.
Both of your vehicles were damaged?
Yes, my lord.
But then you filed one FIR?
Yes, my lord. My lord, if my lord has page 49. Yes, the type copy of the FIR filed by respondent number 2.
Yes.
If I may read, my lord.
Yes.
With reference to the subject cited above, I, so-and-so, would like to lodge a first information report against 2 unknown miscreants for beating my brother, Shri so-and-so. It happened around 5:30 today, 28/9/2024, when he went for a morning walk, when 2 unknown men in a car chased him and beat him black and blue. After that, they put him in their car after having thrown away his mobile phone in the forest road. All this was done with ill intention and attempt to murder him. Now my brother is physically and mentally scared after the trauma caused by these 2 men. When they were stopped by my husband, so-and-so, after seeing him in the car, they accused so-and-so to be a thief and threatened my brother with dire consequences. Seeing my brother covered in blood and limping, I called the Rangbashnong of Right Laban Kinjat Football, Shri so-and-so, and after his intervention, I decided to call the police. After the arrival of the police, my brother were taken to the spot where the crime had happened, and it was brought to light that they had forcefully dragged him to their car near the Forest Beat House, where they also taken his mobile phone, and he tried to call me to inform about the incident. Once again, I would like to bring to your notice that all this was done with the intention to kidnap and murder him. Note, all medical examination is done with the assistance of the police. The 2 men threatened him. That has affected the mental, physical condition of my brother. Even in the police station, in front of the policemen, they threatened him and accused him of being a thief, for which no evidence was found against my brother. This is for your necessary information and swift action by your esteemed department and office. Can you note, my lord, at the bottom of the page, it's dated 28/9, but the time has not been written down. This FIR was lodged by the respondent number 2 after the incident had happened. The incident had occurred around 5 o'clock in the morning. Around 7 o'clock, all of this has unfolded. Around 8 o'clock, the respondent number 2 filed this FIR. Now, immediately after this FIR was filed, in the evening of the same day, the petitioners also filed their FIR, unaware that they've already filed. But they filed the FIR because of the fact that their cars had been damaged, their property has been stolen. Now, the 2 FIRs, my lord, if you read them correspondingly to one another, the respondent number 2's FIR, the story starts in between. But the FIR filed by the petitioners, my lord, they tell the story before the fact and after the fact as well. The only thing that comes out from the FIR of the respondent number 2 is a false allegation of attempt to murder and kidnap. Now, my lord, I'll take your lordship straight away to the inquiry report as well as the intimation report made by the police officer, which clarifies that this FIR filed by the respondent number 2 is false, my lord. Kindly have page 34, my lord.
Yes.
Yes, my lord, if I may read, my lord.
Yes.
Dated 1st October 2025. With respected sir, with reference to the above,
Page 34.
34, my lord.
Something different is
33, sorry, my lord, 33. My lord, this is the inquiry report, my lord.
yes.
With reference to the above, I am to report that I have conducted preliminary inquiry into the incident reported, and it was ascertained that on 20th September, early in the morning, around 4:30, 5:30, two vehicles which were parked outside the residence of so-and-so, petitioner number 1, bearing registration so-and-so, and ML so-and-so, which belongs to petitioner number 2, and were respectively vandalized by unknown miscreants, and the music system from both vehicles were pulled out and stolen. Both the informants, so-and-so and so-and-so, had been examined, and both stated that they had reasons to suspect one Mr. Kalu from Kinjat Football, Shillong, to be the thief. The vehicles were inspected and found that the rear windows of both vehicles were broken and the music systems were missing. Hence, a regular case may be registered for further investigation. And the last document I want to take you, my lords, through, my lord, it's at page 51. Intimation report, my lord, page 51. Page 50, my lord.
Yes.
Lord. If I may read, my lord. Intimation report. With reference to subject cited above, I am to report the Honorable Court that on 28/9/2025, a written FIR was received from the respondent number 2, resident of so-and-so, Shillong, to the effect that on 28/9/25, around 5:30 a.m., two unknown miscreants attacked and assaulted her brother, Brian so-and-so, who was on a morning walk, accusing him of theft from their vehicles. They put him in their car and threw away his mobile phone in the forest. All this was done with the intention and attempt to murder him. Now his brother is physically and mentally scared after the trauma caused by these two men. During the course of investigation, the complainant was examined. It is learned that on 28/9/2025 morning time, around 5:15, Sri Raja, who was a resident of Railaban, Shillong, informed her that her brother so-and-so was assaulted by unknown persons nearby the beat house. In the meantime, her husband, Sri so-and-so, who was on the way for duty, kindly note just this one line, my lord, on his way to duty, saw his brother-in-law inside one Maruti car and he managed to stop the vehicle. On arrival of the headman of Railaban Kanjat Football, the two persons were identified as so-and-so, resident of Madan Laban, and so-and-so, resident of Laujandreo. And on the previous night, both of them parked their vehicles on the roadside nearby the residence of Sri Javdakhar. But in the morning, they found that both their vehicles were vandalized. Their car music systems were pulled out and stolen away. They went and checked the upper parts of the road nearby the beat house, and they found that one unknown person was moving in a suspicious manner. They inquired from him, but he ran away, and so they chased and caught him and assaulted him, where he denied his involvement and claimed that one Mr. Kalu was the one who stole from their cars. They dragged him inside the car and to take him to the residence of Kalu, but on reaching Railaban Football, Shillong, the vehicle was stopped by one police in full uniform in the presence of the headman of Railaban Football, Shillong. Then later they came to know that the police in full uniform is the brother-in-law of the person. After a conversation, it is learned that the person is of unsound mind and physically unstable person. They apologized from the family members of the victim that they had no knowledge about him. On my arrival at Railaban Kinjat Football, found that one person namely the petitioner number 2, was released by the headman as he went to visit his wife, who was hospitalized at Nazareth Hospital, Shillong. Accordingly, both the victim and the alleged person were sent for medical examination at civil hospital. After medical examination, I received a medical report, which was issued by the medical health officer of civil hospital, Shillong, who opined that the victim is bleeding from the nose and abrasion in her upper lip. And the other person who assaulted the victim was tested positive for alcohol. Both of them were brought to PS for further inquiry in the presence of their relative. Further, the relative of victim submitted a written FIR and the same was registered for thorough investigation. Under the above facts and circumstances, the below noted alleged accused persons were not arrested in the instant case, as both of them were victim of a crime and their identities and address have been verified, and they are not going to abscond or evade the police investigation. Hence, a notice under Section 35, subclause 3, B and SS was served against the below noted alleged accused persons were both complied and cooperated with the IO. So, my lord, even through the intimation report and inquiry report, prima facie it does not indicate any sort of attempt to murder. Even the angle of kidnapping also.
There is something in the FIR.
It's just a stretch
Some
of imagination.
is there in the FIR.
No doubt.
It has to be investigated upon.
My lord.
Do you want this court to go into facts and give a finding on facts at this stage?
No, my lord.
Then?
Just the mere fact that this FIR is pending, filed by respondent number 2, it affects the investigation for the FIR that we have filed. Now we are at a loss altogether. Now our cars have been damaged, property stolen, now seized by the police. They have filed a false FIR. Now we have a criminal case on us.
This will be investigated by police. There is an allegation, counter allegation, let the police investigate. Yes, Mr. Shulai?
May it please your Lordship. Lordship, before I come to the merit of the case, if Lordship kindly have page number 2, the array of parties. Lordship, kindly see respondent number 1.
Just
Page 2, your Lordship.
Yes.
The state of Meghalaya through the officer in charge, Lavan police station, your Lordship. This is incorrect, your Lordship.
Can officer in charge represent state?
Cannot represent the state, your Lordship.
Or if I may be allowed to correct that, my lord. It's an inadvertent mistake, my lord.
Can you correct it? But then what about the other aspects?
My lord, may I
So
be
for
allowed
the
to
other
give
aspect of the matter, your Lordship, if Lordship kindly have page 49, your Lordship. That is the FIR, your Lordship.
Let us issue notice, you obtain instruction.
Yes, my lord.
Lordship, yes.
May I take steps on respondent 2, my lord?
Yes. Heard. Mr. Counsel for the petition. Issue notice. Returnable in 3 weeks. Mr.
I for one, your Lordship.
Yes, Mr. Shunal London AG, along with SR Conley G, appears for the respondent number 1. Petitioner shall take steps for service of notice upon the respondent number 2 within 2 days. Stop. Then you have to correct. Do you want us to pass some order to correct? You see, as it has been, for next paragraph, it has been pointed out by the learned AG that in the cost title, the state of Meghalaya is shown to have been represented by the officer in charge Lawan police station. Stop. According to him, the officer in charge of police station cannot represent the state before this court. Stop. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks permission to make necessary correction.
Lordship.
Allowed. Next, and just a list after 3 weeks. Yes.
Deeply obliged, my lord.
Correct it and then you take steps.
Yes, my lord. Deeply obliged, my lord.
See, the actual aspects very difficult.
My lord, there's some technical.
You may have a very good case on facts, but then this court cannot go into that.
My lord,
So be mindful of that.
We are coming here for our rights. That's all, my lord. I will point them out to you once the respondent number 2 comes on board. I will point it out to you and convince my lord.
See, if your submission is based on factual aspects, then it becomes.
No, my lord,
it will not be a proper forum at this stage.
Exactly, my lord. It's
Be
just that
mindful of
the FIR disturbs the entire proceeding, and we are facing loss all over, my lord.
That is for the police to see which investigation to be.
Lord.
Apply,
Yes.
Deeply obliged, my lord. Deeply obliged.
Item number 2.
After 2 weeks, yes, yes,
May it please, Lordship.
yes.
Lordship, this is yet again a quashing petition in connection with a case of cheating, Lordship. Criminal breach of trust and cheating. Lordship, the fact of the case is that a plot of land was sold by the petitioner to the respondent, in fact, not to the respondent number 2, to the respondent number 2 in the year, Lordship, 2023. And after 6 to 7 months, while being in possession of that land, the respondent, who was the complainant here, he lodged an FIR saying that he has been cheated.
Respondent is represented.
Yes.
Yes. You are.
I'm for the
Who is appearing for the state?
I'm there, Madam.
So why you are sitting in the corner? You are there to take the lead role.
So the respondent, I'm sorry.
Because we are concerned with the criminality of the matter. Yes. So please. Yes.
So sale deed was drawn up, NOC was obtained for the Dorbashong and everything. After about 6 months from that sale, while the respondent was still in possession of the land, he has lodged an FIR saying that he has been cheated and the land apparently belongs to someone else. So he wants his money back. The case was registered, Lordship, under 407, 420 and all, and now the matter has been charged and the trial is proceeding before the magistrate at Clariot. Now, in between, Lordship, in the pendency of these proceedings also, what the respondent number 2 has done, he has lodged a suit also in KHTC court in Ribhoi district for recovery of that amount. So what I'm humbly submitting is, Lordship, that even not considering that there is a pending title suit for recovery of the amount, it is purely a civil dispute, Lordship. The FIR says that he wants his money back. The charge sheet does not indicate anything.
Where is the FIR?
Lordship, please. Lordship, the FIR starts from page 29. Type copy at 35.
Oh, it's a long FIR.
A long FIR. Type copy at 35. If I may read it very quickly, Lordship. Page 35. To the OC, to officers in charge, Clariot Police Station, subject FIR. Respected sir, in inviting your kind attention to the subject cited above, I beg to complain against Srimati Ailinti Lingdo. She is the petitioner, Lordship. Page 35.
Yes.
Lordship, this is an FIR of 5th June, Lordship. 5th June, registered on 10th of June.
5th June of 2024.
Filed on 5th June 24, registered on, received on 5th June and eventually registered on 10th. If I may read the FIR, Lordship, page 35. In inviting your kind attention to the subject cited above, I beg to complain against Srimati so-and-so. She is the petitioner, Lordship, daughter of such and such. And again, against 2 persons, namely Shri so-and-so, Rangba Shnong, and Shri so-and-so, Secretary Shong of Pinthor Bhoilasa village, Ribhoi district, on the facts stated as under. That on 2nd August 2023, I had purchased one landed property, namely so-and-so, from the above named miscreant, namely so-and-so, where the said property falls under the jurisdiction of Pinthor Bhoilasa village, Ribhoi district. The landed property, namely so-and-so, is measuring about 18 acres, amounting to 66 lakhs. To this effect, one sale deed dated 2/8/2023 has been executed respectively between me and the above named miscreant, Srimati so-and-so, based on the deed dated 25/5/23, duly issued to Srimati so-and-so by the Dorbashnong of Pinthor, Raid Bhoilasa, Milliam Sameship, Ribhoi district, Meghalaya, which afterwards the deed dated 25/5/2023 was tore by Srimati Ailinti Lingdo in front of Shri so-and-so and Shri so-and-so. The transaction of consideration for the sale of rupees 66 lakhs were partly in cash and partly by way of check at Clariot, East Jaintia district.
This was done by a registered deed.
No, it is a kacha deed,
Then
Lordship.
what will be the consequence in law?
Lordship, no right, I mean, ownership would not vest because it was not registered. But of course, in Meghalaya, Lordship, on the basis of these dulir, what they issue from the headmanship and all, that also they accept, Lordship.
Where is the law?
No, under the Registration Act, it is not accepted.
So you want to say registration is not applicable in the state
No,
of Meghalaya?
it is, Lordship. It is not a registered deed here. Now, thereafter, what he says, Lordship,
Yes.
subsequently, the Dorbar Shrong of Pinthor Raid Boilasa so and so, wide dated 2/8/23, has issued to me another deed, thereby confirming and establishing that I am the absolute owner and shall possess therein the landed property, namely such and such. Since then, I am in possession of the landed property until 17th May 2024, when I was shocked to learn that the said landed property which was sold to me by Srimati so and so and the ownership which was confirmed by Shri so and so belongs to another person. That, sir, the act of the above named miscreants has with the common intention deceived me, thereby causing me financial loss. Thereafter, making numerous phone calls to Srimati so and so in order to demand back my money of rupees 66 lakhs. Instead, Srimati so and so threatened me to cause injury to my person if I continue to demand my money. Whereas I make numerous phone calls to she so and so, they intentionally avoided my phone calls. Now till today, the above named miscreants are avoiding and seized all contacts with me intentionally and cheated me. Hence, I have no alternative. I am compelled to address the circumstances suffered by me for necessary and appropriate exemplary action by your good office to enable me to recover the money from the miscreants. That, sir, the actions of the above named miscreants has proven that they are intending to defraud me and make illegal and personal gain. The actions of the miscreants have caused great mental pain and agony to me and overall caused great financial loss, inviting unnecessary hardship and difficulty. The illegal act of the miscreant amounts to cheating and its offence punishable in the eyes of law. Sir, the illegal act of the above named miscreants took place in a series of locations which also falls under your good office jurisdiction. In view of the above circumstance, I therefore humbly urge upon your good authority to treat the matter with deep concern and register a case against the above named miscreants and immediately arrest them. And Lordship will see this FIR was received at Clariat Police Station, White Clariat PHGD number 11 at 6:35 p.m. on 5th June 2024. So from the FIR itself, Lordship, a sale has been done in August 2023. Document has been issued on August 2023 itself. And FIR came to be lodged after almost 1 year, Lordship, 10 months later, saying that I have been cheated and this property apparently belongs to someone else. Despite that, the complainant himself admits that he is in possession of the land. Now, Lordship, the FIR has been registered and charge sheet has been filed. Lordship will find the charge sheet at the next page, 38. Registered under 406, 420, 468, 426, 427, 120B and 34. And Lordship will see this entire charge sheet. Lordship will first kindly see the list of witnesses, page 42. Page 42, Lordship.
Yes.
Number 1 is Shri Forgive Dakhar. He is the complainant. Number 2 is one Mr. Livingstone Dakhar. He is an advocate of East Jaintia Hills. Number 3 is one Srimati T. Pakem, who is also an advocate of East Jaintia Hills. Now, these two advocates were the advocates who had drafted that sale deed, Lordship. That is their limited role. And number 4 is the IO. So, apart from that, even that person who is supposedly the actual owner of the land, that person is also nowhere in the picture, Lordship. And these two witnesses, number 2 and 3, they are advocates. Their statements are there, Lordship. They simply say that yes, one day both the parties came, we checked all the documents, we made a sale deed, and thereafter they left. And even in the charge sheet, Lordship, there is no indication that actually a fraud had occurred or the land was fraudulently sold or it belonged to X but it was sold by Y. Nothing, Lordship. And over and above, now in the meantime, probably realizing the nature of the dispute, the complainant has filed a suit against the same parties for recovery of this 66 lakhs in connection with the same transaction, Lordship. In my humble submission, Lordship, there is no criminality in this FIR, Lordship. And if at all, it is in the nature of a monetary dispute.
What the charge sheet says?
Lordship, charge sheet also says the same thing, Lordship. Lordship may have it from page 43 onwards.
Come to page 44.
44, Lordship.
Read the second paragraph.
Lordship, later, from later, Lordship.
Yes.
Later, notice under 41 CRPC was issued to 3 accused persons, Srimati so-and-so, 2 and 3, through Credit Post Office, and in compliance to the notice, the above noted accused person appeared before the IO. On an appearance, they were interrogated and they also admitted that the plot of land which falls under so-and-so village, wherein the accused person so-and-so has sold to the complainant, does not belong to her, thereby proven that they are intending to fraud and cheat the complainant by also issuing a seal deed for the plot of land at the above mentioned place. Lordship, this is in my humble submission cannot be considered, Lordship, at this stage.
But then,
the mere
what's the law? What is the law so far as quashing is concerned at this stage?
Lordship, what I am humbly
Do
submitting...
we see the sufficiency or insufficiency of evidence at this stage?
The veracity of the allegation may not be looked into, Lordship, but what I am saying is a pure reading of this entire narration, Lordship, indicates that there is no such case of cheating and criminal breach of...
We have to move on the assumption,
Lordship,
that the charge sheet is true.
Correct.
At this stage.
Correct, Lordship.
That means whatever is reflected there is true.
Lordship,
now, if it is true that the land doesn't belong to you, then...
Lordship, had there been a slightest indication in the investigation that yes, the complainant admitted that it doesn't belong, the accused...
But then the law says that the court at this stage will move on that. It is not that you say like this allegation has come without any basis.
Lordship, there is nothing, Lordship, not a single witness, no document. FIR lodged after 1 year. Simply he comes and says this land belongs to someone else.
This may affect the merit of the prosecution.
Lordship, yes.
But then for quashing we need something more than that.
Because in my humble submission, this is purely a civil dispute, Lordship. That someone has, even assuming that I have sold the land which is not belonging to me.
Civil dispute may also have criminality attached to it.
Absolutely, Lordship, absolutely. Because there is no indication, Lordship, even after the entire charge sheet has been filed, that had there been a slightest indication that yes, this land actually belongs to person X, then definitely, Lordship, definitely it's a question of trial and for me to prove that how I sold the land, how the Dorbashnong certified it. That would, Lordship, that I can prove in my suit, Lordship, that how I sold the land, which is pending.
You have not filed a suit.
No, they have filed it.
There is their suit.
Lordship, yes. So I can counter it there. But here, Lordship, in the police case, there is not a single witness. There is no document to support. There is no third party who is coming and saying that yes, this is my land. There is a massive delay of almost a year of the actual sale and the lodging of the FIR. And his prayer, in essence, in the FIR is to get back his money, Lordship, for which he has filed a suit. And I am contesting that suit also on merit. So at this stage, my humble submission is that these are very, Lordship, unfounded allegations which are in the nature of a civil dispute, in the nature of a land dispute, a transaction. And no criminal case under these stringent sections of IPC, Lordship, are attracted. They have booed me for 420, 120B, 406. Simply by saying that I have sold someone else's land, Lordship. Who is that someone else also has not seen the light of the day till today, Lordship, in the investigation as well. Sale deed is unregistered, as lordships have pointed out. It does not have the proper sanction of law. But of course, confirmation certificate has been issued by the Dorbash now on the same day of the sale. Had there been any complaint, it would not have taken the complainant lordship 1 year to understand that he is, and he admits that he is in possession of the land.
Yes.
My lord, I would like to apologize. Mr. Sen is leading this matter. He was going to argue this matter, but
So he did at the beginning.
my lord, no, my lord. He was going to join, my lord. Due to unavoidable circumstance, his matter is not ending. So he would want to argue tomorrow, my lord, if lordship is not. Because which is why, my lord, we have not
We'll
come
hear
forward
private
for.
respondent only after hearing the state.
My lord,
We'll hear private
my
respondent
lord, my
only
lord.
after hearing
Yes,
the
my
state.
lord.
Because it's a case registered by you, investigated by you. Okay.
Yes, my
So
lord.
they will only supplement your thing, but then the main thing has to come from you.
True, my lord.
Should we have it tomorrow, my lord? Because
Tomorrow, my lord.
Difficulty is there for your say, lordship, for tomorrow.
No, tomorrow it's not. Tomorrow it's again, there are even bench plans or something, and then you see, like, it has to come by you again, supplementary list and all that.
lordship,
See,
have it.
anyway, you do not have any urgency in that.
Lordship, have it next week. Only difficulty, if I may.
After a week will be possible. 1 week. It will have come after 1 week.
If I may only make one small prayer,
You said
lordship.
it at the beginning.
No, my lord. Mrs. Sen actually wanted to argue this matter today.
Because
So
every
it
day
just
it
happened
comes
that
at
way,
the
my lord.
last item of the list, lordship. So we have been.
See, this is probably a new case, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
25.
25,
Yes.
my lord.
So that is what we are in the 20.
Lordship, yes.
Yes.
If your lordship is willing to hear me today, your lordship
We
will be
cannot
satisfied
see.
that this petition.
Say, Mr. Jirua, your role is very limited here.
But I'm the
Okay.
complainant in the case, so
It's all right.
even my
See, we'll definitely hear you. It is not that we will not hear you. But then it is for the state first, because they have decided to launch a criminal
since
investigation,
my
isn't
friend
it?
have started, so by the next date maybe your lordship will like to hear again the matter from the start. So just since your
Definitely
lordship-
that will be there, and new thing may come up. So
Yes.
you have to be there whenever matter comes up next.
Yes.
Lordship. So, where is it? Just say. On prayer made by MS Alk only. Another GA on behalf of Mr. Messon. Another GA appearing for the state respondent.
Number 1, lordship.
The matter is urgent. List after 1 week. We'll have it after 1 week.
Lordship, please. Lordship, the next item is also a connected matter. It's 2 different FIRs, same allegation.
Same councils.
Same councils. Same land.
Mr. Shen also is there.
Same again, my lord.
The next item also. Next item is what item?
This criminal petition 41, lordship.
Same order. The name.
Lordship.
How is this one?
This is an FIR in connection with the adjacent land. Same
Yes.
allegation.
Do
same.
you seriously want to proceed with the criminal thing?
I do, your lordship. In fact, this matter I've even proceeded for evidence, and I have given my evidence has been recorded. Some other witnesses are still there left for examination. Matter is coming on the 26th for
It's pending before which court?
CGM clear.
Clear yet, lordship.
Okay.
Much appreciated.